All right. We have a date. We are coming back to the studio. Sorry, I'm just a little bit excited. June 13th. I finally get to say it without getting ahead of myself and can give everyone the great news that we are back in the studio on June 13th. Let me say that again. It's June 13th. Most importantly though, my live video now is to give you a clear indication of the updates that we have as at this moment. So the general restrictions mean that we can hold up to 100 people if the space allows, and up to 10 people in a class, of course adhering to social distancing. So what that means in essence is that we can get back to doing one-on-one PT studio sessions pretty much exactly the way that they were before we closed. So that is the best news we could have hoped for, which means with 8, 9, even 10 trainers, we can all have one-on-one sessions going at the exact same time throughout the day whilst adhering to social distancing. So again, that is fantastic news. Now, really importantly, Wayne and I will be in contact via email this afternoon and tomorrow morning to every single member, and then over the phone over the next 7 days to make sure that your sessions are booked in with, of course, the team members from June the 13th. Expect to hear from your trainers as well. We've got a meeting booked in for tomorrow morning with the guys to make sure that we're across everything that needs to happen between now and June the 13th. From my live video last night with our plans for reopening, this date is actually perfect. It means that all the cleaning that we're getting done, all the preparations that we're doing over this long weekend fit exactly into that timeline to get ready for the June the 13th, where we can go back into the studio. If anything, this date gives us all of next week just to make those final tweaks and changes to be 100% set and ready to go for that opening date. So I guess really importantly, when it comes to what the landscape looks like when we reopen, first things first, being the start of winter, the second half of the year has started. I really want to get all of our members to do a goal session or a reset coming back into the studio. It's the perfect time. If ever there was a time to give yourself an opportunity to think about what my goals look like from a health and fitness point of view, this is great. All right. Now, keep in mind though that the goal sessions that we do in our operating system do need to be done via online or in social distancing in a cafe. The rooms at present with the requirements mean that they're too small to have more than one person in there at a time. All right, so again, we need to do those goal sessions via Zoom or online, go to a cafe, hook the computers up to Wi-Fi and do it there, okay? We just can't do them in the offices. Minor details, nothing too major. But I can guarantee you that the team are absolutely pumped to book these in with you, because there's nothing more that they're looking forward to is getting back into the studio and having a really clear, structured program for everyone, clear indication, go through my vision, go through nutrition, and get everyone on the same page really well. Just following on from our group fitness, as at right now, we will keep the sessions online until further notice. We've had some requests around boxing. It has been specifically mentioned as one of the things not to bring back at the moment. So we will put that on pause until we have the all clear for that. We will, as the weeks go on, slowly start to reintroduce some more face-to-face classes, as long as the structuring of the time fits. And we will let you know how we could possibly fit a class back in the studio and at what point that will be, okay? Also from the request, we will be holding a combination of classes moving forward, where there will always be some online classes and there'll always be the face-to-face classes back in the studio. So super excited that moving into the second half of the year, we've got this new arm to our business that means we can cater both ends, all right? So really excited about that. Oh my God, I'm a bit excited. I've lost my notes. Of course. Okay. for anyone that is wanting to continue their PT sessions online through their circumstances with work, whether they consider themselves in high risk or just wanted to take that extra bit of precaution, we of course will make sure that these sessions are catered for and taken care of with the trainers, and we'll have them sorted so that you can bring yourself back into the studio when you feel 100% ready, okay? We're in obviously no rush to push people that are currently doing online sessions to come back, but again, the door is going to be open and we're really excited to welcome you back in. So just to recap on those ones, June the 13th, we are open. So that is next Saturday. All the team will be ready to rock and roll with PT sessions and we look forward to welcome you in. Goal sessions will need to be done hopefully next week before we reopen, just so that we're ready to go. Group training will stay online for the moment, and then in the coming weeks, we'll start to readjust that. Anyone that wants to keep their online sessions online, more than welcome to do so. We've even had some requests for clients that are doing, as we said last night, an online session, let's say at 6 a.m. in the morning, then they'll do a group class at 6:30 a.m. So that way it piggybacks off each other, all right? So that can easily be done. Whew, okay, so above all else, I really want to take a moment to just say how grateful I am, and of course how grateful the team are that you have all stuck with us through this. I can honestly say that it's because of your commitment that we now have a studio to come back to. I have seen some friendships blossom through our members that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for this. So I believe there is so much good that can come from here, and we are really excited and putting so much energy into giving you a fantastic offering and service when we are back in the studio moving forward from next weekend. We can't wait to get back up to running and delivering those one-on-one PT sessions that you guys love and are used to. So if you have any questions, please pop them in the comments below. I also, as I mentioned, we're doing some workshops next week, just as, again, a Q&A, keeping the communication lines open. But we look forward to everything organized with you guys. I'm going to leave it there before I get carried away and start rambling. Have a great afternoon. June 13th, we're back in business inside the studio. Can't wait. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye.